In less than 1 month, 21 ships have departed from Ukrainian ports and 50 vessels have left Istanbul for Ukraine to load up with grain and other food supplies.
Bu okul özellikle Doğu ülkelerle
I'm especially pleased that the first UN chartered vessel to carry Ukrainian wheat is on the way to respond to the needs of people suffering from the worst drought in the Horn of Africa in decades. And as we speak, more than 560,000 metric tons of grain and other food produced by Ukrainian farmers is making its way to markets around the world.
İnisiyatifin bundan sonraki geliştirme alanları
From day one, the members of the GCC have worked professionally and in good faith to keep the food flowing. I appeal for this to continue and for them to overcome all obstacles in a spirit of compromise and permanently settle all difficulties.
The grain initiative that was made possible due to the common efforts of ours and
Getting food and fertilizer out of Ukraine and Russia in larger quantities is crucial to further calm commodity markets and to lower prices.
that initiative is further improvement as well as the
As I've stated time and time again, this invasion is a violation of the territorial integrity of Ukraine and the United Nations Charter. The war brought enormous death, massive destruction and displacement, and dramatic violations of human rights. People need peace, but peace in line with the United Nations Charter and peace in line with international law.
the Ukrainian food product. Our country is ready to and shall remain.
I remain gravely concerned about the unfolding situation in and around Europe's largest nuclear power plant in Zaporizhzhia. Common sense must prevail to avoid any actions that might endanger the physical integrity, safety or security of the nuclear plant. And the facility must not be used as part of any military operation. Instead, agreement is urgently needed to establish Zaporizhzhia as purely civilian infrastructure and to ensure the safety of the area. In close contact with the IAEA, UN Secretariat has assessed that we have in Ukraine the logistics and security capacity to support any IAEA mission to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant from Kyiv, provided both Russia and Ukraine agree. In between, military equipment and personnel should be withdrawn from the plant. Further deployment of forces or equipment to the site must be avoided. The area needs to be demilitarized. And we must tell it as it is. Any potential damage to Zaporizhzhia is suicide.
Any cases of
Today I also discussed the investigation of the tragic incident in a detention facility in Lviv on the 29th of July. What happened there is unacceptable. All prisoners of war are protected under international humanitarian law, and the International Committee of the Red Cross must have access to them wherever they are kept. I decided to establish a fact-finding mission. Terms of reference of the mission were shared with Ukraine and the Russian Federation, as well as the makeup of the team.